The city of Robbinsdale is encouraging residents to think about renting picnic shelters for summer. We'll tell you why, and we'll also head to the city of New Hope and get an update on their plans for street reconstruction this summer. That's all today on Channel 12's Community Corner. I'm Dave Kaiser. Thanks for joining us on Community Corner at the Sanborn Park Picnic Shelter. And this is something you can rent out if you have a special event coming up in the city of Robbinsdale. We caught up with Tom Marshall from the city to find out more about the policies for rental and also the different parks that have facilities right here in town. Here's more.
Sanborn Park, where we're at today, is a nice picnic shelter here. Lee Park, there's a picnic shelter there. So you can have your family get together and you have the ball field in the background. If it's not being used for a team, you can go out there and play. And then down at Manor Park, that's the newest one where we have a picnic shelter. It looks a little different from these. It's got that nice kind of nylon, colorful top to it. The shelter itself, and then there's tables underneath, usually about 4. And then there's space around the edges, of course, bring your own lawn chairs. Sometimes there's a few benches or maybe other tables nearby or right at that park facility. So, those are available for use. A lot of people start planning their family events and get-togethers, so they might want to get their facility in place too, because you can drop in and use these anytime, but if you really have an event that you want to make sure you're going to have the space for, call us now and reserve it. Call us between 8 and 4:30, and we'll be glad to help you. And then for a 4-hour block, which is what we permit in, it's about $40. A non-resident fee is going to be more, but still it's available. There's still 4-hour blocks of time available, so everything works the same, just the fee is a little higher.
Thanks, Tom, for all the details about the picnic shelters here in the city of Robbinsdale. And again, this one at Sanborn Park, so get your reservation in early. And the great part is some other amenities right next door, the horseshoe pits here, tennis courts, and much more. If you want to find out about park rental for these shelters, go to the Robbinsdale website, which is robbinsdalemn.com. Now let's take a quick break and look at some things coming up in the area. If you're interested in getting involved in some events, here's some information you need to know. The Bridal Expo is coming up March 28th from noon to 3 p.m. at the Plymouth Creek Center. Tickets are $2 in advance or $4 at the door. Go to plymouthmn.gov for more information about the Bridal Expo, again coming up on March 28th. Get your tickets now for the musical Violet. That runs from April 10th through April 18th at North Hennepin Community College. For more information about the times and prices, go to nhcc.edu. And start training now for the Birdtown race coming up in Robbinsdale on Saturday, May 16th. That includes a half marathon, 8K, 4K, and a kids fun run. For more information about the races, go to birdtown.com. So as you see some great things happening in the area, get out and get involved. As we move ahead on Community Corner, again from the city of Robbinsdale, time of the year to think about picnic shelter rental. Again, one right here at Sanborn Park, also Lee Park and Manor Park in Robbinsdale. Go to the city's website, robbinsdalemn.com, to find out the details. Now let's move ahead to the city of New Hope in today's Community Corner. Street Reconstruction 2015 is ready to move along. Here with the update is Ann Gallagher.
With spring comes street projects, and that's exactly what's down the road this season in New Hope. This will be the first major project to implement the city's new pavement management strategy, which shifts the focus from full street reconstruction to pavement overlays.
This will gain integrity and strength to the street. We're hoping longer, better, but we're hoping to get at least 5 to 15 or 10 to 15 years out of it, we're hoping. And then from there, we'll kind of reassess everything as we go here, as time goes on.
Beyond the 1-mile reconstruction of Flag and 50th Avenues, an additional 10 miles of streets will receive mill and overlay or edge mill and overlay work.
We got 10 miles of new surface. Basically, we come and edge mill 2 inches on the edge and mill and put 2 inches asphalt over this whole street. It's going to be north of 42nd Avenue, south of Bass Lake Road, from 169 to the Crystal Borders, the center corridor is.
Now, another bonus to this project is it will involve construction of a rain garden here at Holiday Park. The benefit of those are they provide filtration of rainwater and pollutants.
That's going to take a lot of surface water and it'll treat the water before it goes into storm sewer, and the council approved to put that into. So.
Work is expected to begin in April, with most of it being completed this fall.
We're getting more for our money right now. Instead of doing 2 years, every 2 years, 2 miles of reconstruct, the roads are deteriorating fast enough. Doing regular maintenance is not prolonging the wearness and the breakdown of the asphalt. This way we're able to edge mill and put 2 inches of asphalt back on top, and it's easier to maintain versus to staff going out and trying to do potholes every year and crack fill and everything else. This will actually give us a longer term.
For more information about this project, you can call 763-592-6777.
So now you're up to date on what's going to be happening with the roads in the city of New Hope this summer. Let's close today's Community Corner back in Robbinsdale at Sanborn Park, one of the 3 parks, including Lee and Manor, that have picnic shelters. You can drop in and use them anytime, but if you want to reserve it for a special event, you can do that through the city's website, which is robbinsdalemn.com. And again, great shelters, but also great amenities next door, tennis courts, horseshoe pits, and more. Join us tomorrow on Community Corner, an update from Crystal about their summer recreation opportunities, and I'll talk with Mayor Stephenson from Maple Grove. We'll see you then.